What is going on out there, peeps? All right, man, we got to clear some shit up. It just, nothing sucks more, to be quite honest with you, when you try to do something to help people or bring something to their attention, and then all of a sudden you got a bunch of people piling on you, assuming that they know what your intentions are, that they know who you are because you make some damn videos. Couldn't be further from the truth. Now, there's no doubt I'm freaking no angel. We'll get into that part later. At least I'm pretty sure I'm not. I might be. Nonetheless, so I'm going through, and when I first started my channel way back in the day, I did talk about the Iraqi dinar. Then I included the Vietnam dong. And then I did those for a little while. But in one of my groups on Facebook, I kept telling people to buy gold and silver, gold and silver. So then I included gold and silver. You see, most people just make the assumption that if you make the videos, that it should be all for free. I know, I was one of those people. I used to say, when you see these people making these videos out there talking about the Iraqi dinar and the Vietnam dong or whatever the hell they were, if you're sharing the information with them, you should be just sharing it. I never charged for it. Never charged at all. People kept trying to encourage me to go to Patreon or BitChute or whatever all these other things are. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to charge any of my subscribers. Just not going to do it. To this day, I still don't charge any of my subscribers for the information that I share. But you got people out there that are more worried about how much money you're making, despite the fact that the videos are free. As time went on, YouTube decided they wanted to monetize me, and I was good with that. I didn't care too much about the money. It wasn't very big. Obviously, as you start to grow as a channel, that changes. I got to the point where I was reading so much and going over so much and listening so much to other people that it does eat up a pretty big chunk of your time. Again, I talk about multiple subjects, not just on this channel, but on my other channel too. So then I really started to have, again, more of an appreciation for other content creators. I was like, all right, okay. I could see maybe why they want to, charge subscribers, but I'm still not a fan of it. And to this day, I still don't do that. That's just not my thing. But when I was allowed to make money off YouTube, of course, why wouldn't I? So people want to kind of use that against you like it's some type of judgment on your character. You know what I mean? Like, well, you make this amount of money off YouTube. Well, what the frick do you care? Are you paying anything into it? No. So shut the hell up. Seriously. I told everybody I wouldn't do it. I wasn't going to charge you. Just let YouTube pay me. I said it many times in my video. The channel continued to grow. I could continue to talk about other different subject matters. I even quit my job because I was making about as much as I was getting paid at my job, which I was happy about, from YouTube. This allowed me the time I needed to really just, focus on all the things I wanted to do and try to bring to the channel. And then as soon as you do anything on here, like bring on an affiliate or get into a partnership with somebody, people get all fucking bent and pissy about it. Like you're taking money out of their pockets. You're not paying me anything. It's free. So now, as I'm doing gold and silver, and I'm talking about it, There are tons of comments been going on for months about how people didn't have money to buy precious metals. As a matter of fact, there's been plenty of times when people just said they don't even have a job at the moment. That's pretty sad. Of course I care. I don't have to know you to care. You're a human being. I made some suggestions on how people can get money so they can invest in the precious metals. At first, people were a little bent about it, but then all of a sudden, people actually started doing it. I've told all these different stories that people just went out and, based on the suggestions I made, started doing them. Lo and behold, some of these people have some pretty damn big stacks. You would think that would be a good thing. Like, hey, I'm explaining to you how important precious metals are, why you should get into them. Nope. You get some people out there that are like, man, he just gets kickbacks, man, from freaking money metals. Kickbacks? I don't get damn kickbacks. There's no kickbacks. You even know what a kickback is? Look it up. Kickbacks. So yeah, I work with money metals, but I told everybody why. Not only did I tell everybody why, but I did a video disclosing my agreement with money metals, and then I posted it in my group because I had nothing to hide. I try to be as front and forthright as possible and honest with my subscribers, to the point where it's almost bad. Because people are like, why are you telling them your business? That's not your business. I say, well, that's just the thing. I'm just being honest. There's nothing to hide. To some people, they were like, even so, that's not their business. I get that part. I told everybody about my agreement with money metals. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy about my relationship with money metals. But I was already talking about gold and silver years before I even did anything with money metals. I told everybody this story about how I was referring people to Ant Mix. Told them to say Pimpy sent you. It was like 2 days or something like that. They did $110,000 worth of business really quick. I didn't really push it all that hard. I just mentioned it real quick one time. Called the guy up to buy something I wanted myself. And I told him I was Pimpy. He just said, oh, good Lord, man. He goes, there's all kinds of people calling in. I said, you guys got a referral program. At that time, they didn't. They do now. Since they didn't have one, I fussed about it a little bit. Not that it was a big deal, because the point is, the more important thing is, I should say, is that my subscribers at least consider getting into precious metals for an important reason. Then I got into a working relationship with money metals. They have extremely competitive prices. They're a family-owned business. To be quite honest, I'm really proud about working with them. They won an award for the best overall. And it's something that I believe in. Not only do I believe in it, but I personally do, which is in buy precious metals. I don't go out there and talk about products or things that I don't personally own or use myself. When you get a YouTube channel and you start to grow, you have no idea how many times you get approached by different companies wanting to work with you. I have my own set of rules before I work with people. And to be quite honest, the vast majority of them couldn't pass the criteria, so I said no. Not into this for the money. Don't get me wrong, who doesn't want money? But the point is, I'm not going to have these people get into a working relationship with me and then them try to dictate or, determine what I do and don't talk about. It's just not going to happen. But as time went on again and again, I kept seeing how people were not making money, didn't have enough money, they wanted precious metals. They don't have a job. Due to the Rona, we're seeing businesses close down everywhere. And I'm not just talking about a couple people. I'm talking about a lot of people, a whole bunch of people who don't even have any type of income whatsoever. So lo and behold, I get told about this Akashic school. It's cryptocurrencies. I spoke about cryptocurrencies. So the first thing I'm thinking is, look, a lot of people are investing into cryptocurrencies, but they do it blindly. They hear all these people hype up different types of cryptocurrencies, and they just drop a lot of money in there. But that's not the only problem. They're newbies, and so if the thing drops in value, they don't know to hold or buy on a dip. They don't know none of that stuff. So I've looked at several types of cryptocurrency schools, and everybody's got their own little favorite, but none of the ones actually I was interested in, and I thought they were too expensive, and the way some of them were taught was so extreme that my concern was that the very amateur, the very beginner would not understand some of the things they were talking about. So when this was brought up to my attention, I went ahead and I looked through it. And I looked at it and looked at all the things they have to offer, all the goodies that come along with it, and I said, oh, wait a minute. This was something that I wanted to offer to my subscribers. I didn't say you had to sign up for it. I didn't say this is a must. Nothing like that. I made a suggestion. Lots of you jumped on that. Congratulations on it. But that wasn't the issue. You see, this company is also a multi-level company. I'm not a fan at all of any type of multi-level companies. I've had several of these people that I dealt with in the past, and I even assisted on putting one together. Just not a fan of it. It seemed like every product that was being sold through these multi-level companies just were shit products or shit services. So I just got away from them. But come to find out, this company here, from My Daily, that is a multi-level company. And though a couple of friends of mine said, have you seen the products on the inside? And they mentioned it before, but I just kind of blew it off until I found they had this in there. I was like, yeah, it's just multi-level companies, just not a fan. When I got in there and I see the other products that they had in there, I was like, well, hold on. Every product in there, I know about and like. I was like, that's not bad. It's very rare that you can see a multi-level company in which you can feel good about the products that are in there. So I made a suggestion to people, again, because of the products I want. I was signed up into it. It allowed me to get access to the materials that I thought was important to share with you guys when it comes to Akashic School. So yeah, I signed up for it. As time went on, again, doing the gold and silver, I see people in there talking about they don't even have a job. And so I went, oh, wait a minute. I have an idea. So I suggested these people sign up for this My Daily multi-level company. There are people out there barely getting by, living paycheck to paycheck. Our government's given other countries trillions of dollars, but only giving their citizens $600 checks. Closing down businesses, unemployment numbers are going on, signing executive orders that wipes away 1.2 million jobs, allowing illegals to come in here to compete for the jobs that are available, hiking up capital gains taxes, hiking up minimum wage to 15, hiking up corporate taxes. All these are job killers, and they know it. They know the market's going to crash. Every day there's indicators left and right, and they're just pulling out every type of scam in the world to keep this market afloat, this system afloat for as long as they can. But we see cracks everywhere in this sucker. Meanwhile, we got people going through towns, rioting, looting, tearing down businesses. It's already hard enough to get a job. So I bring this to you. I show you guys, hey, go in there. At least consider it. I don't know a whole lot about it. Since a lot of people are asking me questions directly, I thought it was important that I go in there and start learning about this. And as I learn about it, I bring information to you. So I do these My Daily videos for people who are in the program or interested in the program, or even people who are just curious. You would think that would be a good thing. Some of you say so. Nope. What are people worried about? This has nothing to do with investments. This is supposed to be an investment channel. I say, well, when I first did this, I said the same thing. I was like, well, this is not really an investment thing. That's why I separated the two channels. Before I would do the GESARA stuff on here, the parts that I can prove. I never went out in left field despite what people say. And comments are like, oh, the JFK Jr. thing and all that. I said, I never said that. I don't get into the whole clones, the people already being arrested and executed. I don't do none of that crap. Only talk about the things that I can prove. And then leave the links down there so you guys can follow them. Nope. I brought this because I thought it was important. And to be quite honest with you, since I have, there has been a pretty good chunk of people who are now in there earning money that had no money coming into their house in the first place. I was feeling kind of good about it. But once again, you would think that doing this type of thing would be a good thing. Bring it to people's attention. That's what I said. Look, I'm not a fan of multi-levels, but actually I was impressed with this one. So I'm just going through and using the products because I'm not going to, point the direction to people in certain products unless I use them myself. I'm using them now. I won't do that. Trust me, I've been approached by other people too to do the same thing. There's no BitChute. There's no place for people to go and sign up and spend money to get my materials. It's free. Let YouTube pay me, but they don't even pay me. This channel was demonetized back in November, but I'm still here. Not that it's anybody's business how much money I make. The point is, you go through, because I want to answer questions, and there's good ones in here. Michelle, she asked a good question. She does. You can see it in here. They're wondering about the ingredients and the detailed information about the products. It's there. They're just new to this, and so is Tammy, and they're new to this. They just don't know where to go, because even I didn't know where to go. So I went in to find the information, and I will share it with them. Cameron here said something really nice, and I appreciate it. Cameron said, I may not always agree with you at all the videos, but I think you're a good guy. I appreciate all the efforts educating and guiding people in the precious metals market. And I think it's a really awesome. You're helping people out in this way too. It's, that's nice. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? We're not always going to agree on things, but that's exactly why I'm doing it. You would think that's good enough. Nope. You will have people on here who complain that you make money off this. My first scam. Attract a following with RV, news, and hype, and then make money off of them. So how am I making money off of subscribers? I don't charge for anything at all. You see what I'm talking about? That's how they all do it. Am I charging anybody? No. I was with this guy when he only had 1,000 followers. Now he's all about making money. Talking about gold and silver and investing in that. The Dinar, the Vietnam Dong, the Iranian Rial. You don't see me saying, hey, everybody, come over to here and give me this money. Nope. Still not good enough. Then I find out ways to get discounts for people in certain locations, just in case you want to go there. Good enough? Nope. Not at all. Of all the crap I do, the one thing that I do to bring people who I've seen plenty, and I mean plenty, of people hitting me up going, Pimpy, I don't even have a damn job. This month are X amount of months behind in rent or mortgages. I seen it all. So as I was going through this, I said, hey, this is awesome. Really, because people could do this on their own time. They could work from home. The tools that I was, as they went and gave me the guide of all the platforms, of the platform, and I seen all the tools there that people can use. I thought, man, this is really good. It's really awesome. If people want to get in there, do a little hustling, they can. It's not like they're crap products. The products are actually kick ass. Nope. That's never good enough. This is what I got to see. Usually it doesn't bother me. I don't give a shit. People bitch all the time. You know that old saying, you can please some of the people some of the time and all that whole thing, and not all the people all the time. I don't care. I got tough skin. But for some reason, just tonight, I'm like, really? Really? I was with this guy when he had 1,000 subscribers, and here I am 72,000 subscribers later, and you're still here. Complaining about what I'm doing. Reminds me of Vital Brad guy. They're all the same. I've seen Vital Brad's channel. I've seen his YouTube. He does push people in a lot of different directions. That's his business. If you don't like what he's peddling, don't buy it. If you don't like his channel, don't go there. Says, it sure is starting to look that way. Got a feeling a lot of people are going to see the reality afterwards. What is the reality? The reality of what? What exactly are they going to see? How many of you, raise your hands, am I making you go to any of these channels? Making you go buy any of the products? Making you go sign up for any of these services? It's not required. These are me making suggestions. What you do with them is up to you. But this job right here for these people in my daily, whether you like it or not, is the only source of income for a lot of people. And then there are some people out there working part-time, and this is the way to supplement the income. I'm trying the products. How I give them to my dog. Now I'm finding out my one dog's depressed, and now I got to give it, some. So, it works. If I go through there and I find a product that I'm not a fan of, then I won't talk about it. But if I come across some products that I like, that I'm using, and they're successful, I'll talk about them. Because not only am I helping people who are unaware of this look into this just in case they're interested. Nobody has to sign them up. It's free to try. But this could help a lot of people, you would think. But also the products are good. And so I mention them. Because how many people know that dogs are out there and they got damn seizures? Arthritis, things like that. You know what I mean? My body pains, the oils that I take works good. No pains are gone, thank God, because the back pain that I had for the longest time is now gone. For the most part, there's very slight pain left over. So there might be some people out there suffering, so you mention it. But I guess you can't mention it because you have a hidden agenda. My daily scam. Really, Pimpy? Come on, man. One of my favorites, Mark. You have turned into a snake oil salesman. Well, Mark posted that I borrowed money from Brando. That's not true. I never, ever borrowed money from Brando. For those who don't know, I was on another YouTube channel before I got my own. Mark was one of the people that actually encouraged me to do this. Now he's pissy because I'm offering people an opportunity to make an income. Go figure. Wow, aggressive and offensive holder. I hear you, Nate. It's like, what the hell does it make a difference? Don't watch these videos. I purposely put My Daily in front of them so you know this video is about the My Daily product. If you don't like the product, you're not interested in it. If you don't like the company, then don't pay attention to the videos. Right now, I'm going through trying to figure out through this company, what is the best way to help subscribers maximize their income so they can really make money out this for those who don't have a job or for those who are trying to supplement this. And what are they worried about? They're worried about the money. Only speaking the truth, I've watched him before. He had his own YouTube channel and now it's just turned into a snake oil. Is that right? Salesman. When I was just about the Iraqi dinar. So anyways, a bunch of back forth. Well, as much as I appreciate my subscribers, they always say kind words, and I appreciate the kind words, and I tell everybody again, I don't hide this. I'm always humbled at this. Almost 72,000 subscribers. I wasn't lying when I told people when I first started this channel, I didn't think I'd get more than 200. You guys have no idea whatsoever how many people I talk to a day because they have questions, how many people I go back and forth on my emails, how many people I text, making sure that if they have questions, concerns, is there anything I could do for them? I do. I don't say, hey, go to paypimpymoney.com and then we'll talk. I don't do that crap. Nope. They're worried about how much money I make off of My Daily, or if I'm making money off of money metals or anything else. I told everybody that I disclosed my agreement. Now I'm not going to keep doing it over and over and over, and I posted it in the group. There was nothing for me to hide. As I'm starting to make videos for this, I was just talking about the people that I team up with, and we have discussions about training and what we should do to help everybody get the most out of this. I said, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show people how much money you can make. I was going to show people how much money I've made so far, just to prove to people that you can earn income on here. Oh, I already knew in my head there's people going to see, go, oh yeah, just like this crap down here. I knew it was going to come. I didn't care. The point was I wasn't trying to reach them. I'm trying to reach those people who are on that border going, man, I really do need a job. I need income or something. How much money can you make, Pimpy, off this thing? Well, I could tell you this. If you do it right, you most likely make more money than the damn $600 stimulus check, or a lot more money than you would make on unemployment. Obviously, the more you put into this, the more you make. Since people are so focused on how much money I am making on a multi-level company, not that I need to tell you guys my fucking business, but I will say this. I've already filed the paperwork and paid for a nonprofit organization and a foundation in which a big chunk of my monies go to. And that includes all the money that I get from the MLM. Way back in the day, I told everybody and I showed everybody there was this homeless project that I was interested in. To this day, I'm still interested in it. Doing what I can to get out there to give back to the community. You see, because the money that I make, not just off YouTube and other ways that we don't talk about, I realize you get to a point where you make so much money, you're more than taken care of and your family's taken care of, but you have that extra money. And I know that that's just God bless me, and I appreciate that. But I know that money is not mine. And what I mean by that is giving back to the community. God gave me this extra stuff. That's exactly what I'm going to do with it. But for people to make a presumption and all this kind of shit questioning my character about what I'm doing with this or why I'm doing this, you don't know me. Everything I do on this channel is just my way of bringing information to people, making suggestions in different ways that can affect their life in a positive fashion for themselves or their family members. It's always been that way. That includes the Nesara GESARA. I don't run around talking about all this other crap that people do. It was brought up so many times I went and did my own research to prove what I can only prove. I mean, seriously, if you're going to just question my character, then why are you here watching the videos? You don't have to be. I get it. There's trolls out there. There's everything. That's why I ignore all these negative comments, because I don't care. But tonight it does. Because before I even started talking about it, I was like, man, you know, people are just going to make this assumption like they always do. And I was like, who gives a shit? This information isn't for you. It's for those people out there who are on the verge of joining the hundreds of thousands of fucking homeless people out there. If there's something I could bring to their attention to keep this from happening, I will. The only reason why I even entertained the MLM is because after reading comments about people not being able to afford to buy precious metals or even cryptocurrencies or anything like that. It's a damn shame when people try to reach out to other individuals and assist in some way, but people are too busy focusing on what are you getting. Does it matter? This is shit. But that's the one thing I do on this channel is there's nothing to hide. Told everybody my agreement with money metals. And I was going to do the same exact thing here. Just show you. Look, I'm going to show you as the video I was going to do how much money you can make. If I was just trying to hustle everybody and get the money from you and shit like that, I'd have had a Patreon. I wouldn't be showing you how much I make. I don't care if it says $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 on there. I'd still show you. The point being, it's for those individuals who are trying to figure out what the hell to do with their lives because they can't get a job anywhere. Why? Because it's either been looted, burnt down, the Rona closed downs, businesses are shut. People want to judge me? Yeah, okay. Anyway, sorry guys, that's just my little rant. If there's some subject matters on here you don't want to watch, just skip them. Seriously. You really try to go on here to help some people, man, they really get pissy about this stuff. They don't want to hear about it. Look at, I even tried to show you about the dogs. My dog went to the vet today, and we talked about this. And I said, yeah, this company owns it too. For those people who have pets, like mine, arthritis, I brought it to you. You would think that would be a good thing. You know what I mean? Nope. People still complaining about it. And it's just this MLM1. It's like, wow. So sorry about that for those individuals who are into this for all the right reasons, watching these videos. Just ignore this. This is just me airing out about why the hell people are complaining about this. You know what I mean? Seriously, why do you care? And nothing is worse than people just even, you know.
Yeah, take a look at California.
They bitch and moan and groan about everything, even the metals. Yeah, look, I understand there's trolls out there, you guys. I do blow them off for the most part. You know what I mean? But tonight it was happening to a handful of people. They're newbies and they're into this. They're all happy to get started. Why? Because again, like I said, they don't have a job. They want something. Anything. So I have no problem bringing this to them whatsoever. What happened to the 1,000 silver, 10,000 gold? You can't even get to 30 days in silver. Pimp is a joke. There you go. What do you mean what happened to it? It's what everybody's focused on right now. The squeeze is happening. I never said I guaranteed anything was going to happen. I'm saying you should be aware of this date and why you should. You should be aware of this action and why you should. Yeah, I know. I've seen it. It's the same guy. Same guy. Live with my mama. Nah. I don't. I own 3 residents. Here we go. You gotta like this. I've been listening to him since he was on Mr. Brandl's. I encouraged him to start his own channel. Now he sells snake oil. And he was borrowing money from Mr. Brandl to pay his bills. Lies. That's not true at all. That's a lie. For those of you who are newbies, I used to do a show with a guy called Mr. Brandl. He's a pretty cool guy. Him and his wife, Miss April, she's a sweetheart. As time went on, just certain things are happening. Mark's right. He's one of the people that encouraged me to go start our own channel. I just didn't think it'd be successful. So I did. Turned into a big ugly situation with the other gentleman. It is what it is. He went on to blast me and said all kinds of shit. Made up lies. That was fine. That was on him. I took the high road. And as a matter of fact, not only did I take the high road, and as people are going, oh my God, he's saying this about you and that about you. And I was like, that's fine and dandy. I'm not going to blast the guy. So what is this guy talking about here? Yeah, I ran into a situation, and I'll tell you because I don't care. I don't mind sharing it at all. I already did it in multiple videos. I'll do it again. So I ran into a situation where I thought some automatic payments were coming out of an account for the house. Something happened without me paying attention to the statements because they automatically came out of the payments. The mortgage ended up getting real far behind on one of the houses. By the time I'd realized it was way far and they were going into foreclosure, and I was like, oh shit. So I was trying to work with these people about what I needed to do. No biggie. So I started selling a lot of my silver. I didn't want to sell it all, a lot of my silver, to make up for the back payments that I thought were taken out. Now here's the kicker. The money was being taken out of my account, but it wasn't by them. Be careful of those real evil exes. Nonetheless, I let Mr. Brown, Miss April know that, hey, man, this is what's going on in my life. I didn't ask them for no money or nothing like that. I was just telling them what's going on. And they were nice. And they sent me some money. I appreciated it. It's not like they sent me a whole lot. I owed thousands of dollars. I think all in all, I got like $1,200, $1,500 from them. They sent it to me. I was appreciative. I told everybody that. I said, look, I'm not going to badmouth the guy, man. When I had a situation, they were nice enough to just help out a little bit. No big deal. Borrow money? Fucking borrow money from nobody. Not that it's anybody's business. But like I said, for the most part, I'm an open book. There's a lot of shit I do, and I'm not doing it for the glory. Look, I went to Washington, D.C. I have a pea coat. For those who don't know what a pea coat is, most people, we get them in the military. It's a really nice, thick wool coat. It keeps you really nice and warm. And I mean warm and toasty. It's a great coat. I've had mine for years. As a matter of fact, I got a couple. As soon as we landed there, there's a gentleman begging for food who is literally in just a t-shirt. Now, I was cold in the pea coat. So I gave him my jacket. I'm not looking for praise from anybody about it. I'm just letting you know that's the kind of shit I do. It's not for anybody else. It's for that individual. And anybody else that I talk to and anybody else that I help, it's not for the world to know. It's nobody's business. It's just me being nice. Case in point. Again, today, this person claiming to be my friend. It's not my friend. It's not my friend at all. She helped hide some really screwed up shit that I should have known about. When I found out, of course I was upset. Can't go around people telling them I'm your friend, and then you know about certain things and you don't say anything. So she calls me up because the heat is off in her house. She's freezing, literally. She's in the snow. Yeah, I just paid off her damn heating bill tonight, hundreds of dollars, and told her that's what a real friend does. Anyways, not you guys need to know all my personal business. I'm just sitting here reflecting on shit. I was feeling pretty good about how a lot of these people are starting to get involved with these multi-levels, and they're really excited about it, and I'm happy for them. I'm going to continue making videos, trying to help walk through the process as much as possible, help figure out ways to help you market it, get your information out there so that you can get some type of income from it. Those who care can continue to watch. Those who don't like it, you don't have to watch. I label the videos. If you don't want to watch the My Choice or My Daily videos, don't watch them. They're not for you. For people who just like the Iraqi Dinar, you don't like nothing else, then just watch the Iraqi Dinar videos. For those of you who just like gold and silver, watch the gold and silver, and so on and so on. All right? Why you watch these other videos if you're not interested and you complain about them? I don't get it. Nonetheless, anyways, I appreciate you guys just letting me just air out a little bit, but people talk shit all they want. They just think it's cool and they want to get under people's skin. I don't mind it. How do you mind the fact that Mark's on there fucking lying about me? But I just addressed it, and you can say whatever the hell you want. Don't care. So for those of you who are interested and those of you who came aboard because you really don't have any source of income or you need to supplement your income, I will continue making these videos, and you're more than welcome to use them for whatever reason to help you out. I don't have a problem with them. I'll continue to bring the information as you request it. Okay. If I don't have the answer, I'll reach out to those who do because it's important. Okay. And that goes with all these different products on here. None of these companies I own. None of these companies I control. But I'll do my best to reach out to these people if something goes wrong. For the most part, nothing goes wrong. Nonetheless, you guys, that's it. Anyways, I appreciate you letting me rant on and on and on and just paying attention. Okay? And this isn't for everybody. This is just for those certain individuals who get pissy because, they assume to know who you are and that you're just in it for the money. They have no idea who the fuck I am or what I'm doing with my money whatsoever. Not that I needed to tell anybody, but yeah, I have formed a nonprofit organization as well as a foundation. And the extra money that I make from anything that I do, including my other job, once my stuff's paid off, I just put it right back into these companies. My goal is to get out there and help as many of the homeless people as possible because I'm tired all the time of driving around these different cities that I used to love to go to and just seeing here in Commie, California, how much these people have tore this state and turned it into a fucking shit town. They're not here to help you. These people don't like you. They never did. Just like these trolls in here or these people bitching. You don't have to stay here, man. Nobody's making you stay here. I appreciate that you do. I've always said that. But nonetheless. All right, you guys, that's it. Let me know what you think. Am I wrong? Maybe I shouldn't be so touchy today. I don't think I'm touchy. I get those comments all the time. I don't care. But today, there's another personal thing that I'm dealing with. And that person, too, is damn near homeless. And then I have another friend calling me up. She's not even a friend anymore. I have a person calling me up, need their freaking heating bill paid off, and I see these people struggling. There's no reason for it. Or there's a reason. It's because these people that aren't supposed to be in charge of our fucking government don't give a shit about us. And they're killing this country. I bring it to people's attention too on the other channel. Look, this is what they're doing. Anyways, it just kills me. But since I have the means to do so, I have assisted when I could. Even those people who claim to be my friends and hold on to information that is life-changing that I should have knew about. Anyways, you guys have a blessed day.